everybody, in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how I turn this plain old basket into this funky painted basket with cute little pom-pom detail. Yeah, let's get to it. Now there's a couple of ways you can get your basket painted. One is to use just some acrylic paints or paint samples from your hardware shop, like interior house paint samples. This one I did use the paintbrush to paint them. It did take a long time though. So with this guy here, I'm going to use this spray paint that I've had sitting in my garage for quite some time and see how it goes in comparison. Oh my god, so much faster and easier doing spray paint than by using a paintbrush. Oh my god. Now this guy's only had one coat, so I could probably do another couple of coats. Just wanted to show you at this stage though, because it kind of looks really, it's got that real vintage vibe like this. So if you are after that sort of beachy vintage style, you could just leave it like that and it would look super cool. But I'm going to give it another couple of coats of paint in the morning, so I will see you back then. Okay, I am done. So this guy has been spray painted. It took me all up probably 10 minutes compared to this lovely one. It took me probably about 30 minutes to do the base pink color. So I'm going to leave this baby blue one just as it is and put the pom-pom straight around it. So I'm going to flick back to my progress shot of this guy and show you how I went about adding the love hearts and the pom-poms. So I think I've decided to do all three of these other pom-pom trims. So the yellow, the mint and the multicolored. And now I'm just working out what you all have to remember is also get the trim on the right side. So there's an inside and an outside. So just make sure before you start gluing that you've worked out which side's which. So I'm using my hot glue gun to glue the pom-poms down. You could use just standard craft glue, but I do prefer a hot glue gun just because I think it stays on quite well once you get it on. The tricky part is getting that first bit stuck down, but once you've got that, you just sort of do probably about a 10 centimeter piece at a time and just gradually work your way around the whole basket. I haven't bothered too much about keeping it super straight. I kind of like that look, but just take your time. And then I did run out of hot glue sticks, so that's always good to check before you start a project that you've got enough glue sticks. So I changed over just to standard craft glue, which to be honest worked perfectly fine as well. It just takes that little bit longer to dry, so you have to hold the pom-pom trim down for a bit longer so it doesn't move around or fall off. And then you just want to make sure that you meet the ends up nicely, so when you're using your basket you can't tell where the end is. Then I'm onto the green pom-pom trim. So because it's sitting over the top of the yellow, that's why I didn't really bother too much about getting the yellow super perfectly straight, because the green will cover any little crooked parts up from the yellow. And then for this pink basket, I'm having it really colourful, so I'm adding in another trim. So that's 3 trims in total. You could just do 1 or 2 or 3, however many you like. And this one's multicoloured, but it has got that green and yellow in, so it ties it all in nicely. And if you're not sure where to get some pom-pom trims like this, I've got some links in the description of this video. Okay, so just finishing off this last trim and then we are done for the pom-poms, and then we can get started on the next phase of decorating the basket. Okay, all done. So the trim has dried, and now I thought I'm just going to finish this basket off with one more little bit of detail, because though I liked it with the pink paint and just the pom-pom trim, I want this one to be really bright, so I thought I'll do some yellow love heart patterns all around the basket. Now, if you wanted to stop at this point and not add on the love hearts, that is totally fine. You just make it work for how you want the basket to look. So if you are going to do some little love hearts or other shapes, you just need to do a couple of coats so that it goes through the layers of the basket weave. And that is this basket all done. Okay guys, so you've seen how I created this pink basket with all the lovely detail. Now with the blue basket that I sprayed the other day, I've just literally done one row of pom-poms because I just feel like it looks really nice and natural as it is. So it didn't need a whole lot of layers like the pink one. And then I've just popped this beautiful plant in there, so doesn't that look great? Now, you could use these baskets for anything, but if you do put a plant, just remember to pop a little old plate or bowl in the bottom just so the water doesn't run through the basket. Okay guys, I hope you really like this video. Now I am planning a new video next week, so if you love this one, hit like, leave a comment, that would be awesome, and subscribe to be notified when my next video gets launched. And remember, stay creative, do something creative every day if you can. In the description below I've got links to products that I've used, and I've also started a Facebook group called Creative Club with Rondell Designs. I'd love to see you in there. Bye.